My name is DJ Navi. This is High-Low Vibes.
Yeah.
You have never seen it like this before.
Never.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, we always medicated. It's High-Low Vibes. We always elevated. It's High-Low Vibes. Catch me rolling on by with my High-Low Vibes. High-Low Vibes. Check High-Low Vibes. Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you for coming on to the High-Low Vibe Show. So, we have, of course, our co-host, Mr. Shaw, over here.
What's
and
up,
our
what's up?
fucking super dope-ass guest here, Mr. motherfucking Justin Christie. So, if you don't know who this man is, if you've been to blunt force trauma, if you've been to really any of the MMA fights that we've had in the cannabis community, he's the announcer, he's a promoter, he also helps put these events on. So let's give this guy
I'm
our
happy to be
attention.
here,
Let's
man.
chat with this dude.
I appreciate you guys inviting me on here. I'm really happy to get to talk with you guys, man. This is pretty awesome. I'm digging that intro song. Like
DJ Navi did it.
Yeah.
first.
Well, okay. That was
DJ
awesome.
Navi for
Who's
us.
singing that?
Yeah, Navi.
Okay. Right on.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope, man. I love that.
Hopefully.
I was like, Alicia was over there just playing it. And I was just vibing to that thing, man. I was like, all right, this got a good rhythm to it.
That dude is a super, super, super awesome DJ.
Great guy too.
Yeah. Super fucking, super dope. That dude works his butt off.
Okay.
But
I'm
today's about
looking
you,
for
so
DJs. I'm looking for stuff like that.
You can't fail with him.
Do it.
You can't fail with him.
Okay.
You can't fail with him. I like him.
Yeah.
I will use him for future events. So
I got you. Hell yeah. That's pretty awesome. How long y'all been doing the show?
well, it's been a year and about 3 months or so, something like that.
Nice. Y'all have a pretty good following.
March.
Yeah,
I know it's been a year since I've been on here.
Yeah.
So
It's been about a year and a couple months.
probably a year and a
Love
half almost.
But so what? Okay, blunt force trauma. First of all, I went to that one, had an amazing time. That was a dope card. So
Which one did you go to? Just name a month. I'll tell you which one it is.
No, I can't tell you. It's where Montaigne broke the dude's arm.
Okay. That was Blunt Force Trauma 2, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was back in February. That was our last actual good show with that promoter.
Mm-hmm.
He ended up, a lot of drama with that guy. So he's one of the reasons why the Oklahoma State Athletic Commission is now stepping in to start sanctioning and regulating amateur kickboxing here in Oklahoma.
Okay.
So all amateur fights after it started in July, but it's going into effect in November. All amateur fights will be sanctioned by the Oklahoma State Athletic Commission. Director
Right on.
Joe Miller. They got Alita Billings in there.
Really?
It's good for the sport.
Right.
A lot of times previously, you get these third-party sanctioning bodies, such as like with Blunt Force Trauma, you had the WKO.
Right.
There's a cat down in Ardmore that did USMTA, United States Muay Thai Association, and they all were able to pretty much come in and govern themselves. Now they literally have to abide by state regulatory law.
Okay.
And I think overall it's going to be good for the fighters.
But that opens it up, don't it?
A little bit. It opens it up for promoters like us who, we're not afraid of the sanctioning. It's going to cost us a little more, obviously, because, it's like, a minimum $3,500 in the door just to have them hit there. But, so you're like upping your price for the commissioning by like 2/3. So, being able to get them in there, though, we're guaranteeing that everything's going to be up and up as far as blood work, the HIV testing, the Hep B antigen testing, Hep C testing, things like that. So that's going to be safer for the fighters.
Right.
As well as they make sure that there's going to be a legitimate doctor on site, not like a nurse practitioner or something like that. You're literally going to have a doctor on site. They're going to make sure that if you're outside of a mile radius of a hospital, you're going to have a transport on site. like an EMS. So there's going to be things that are going to be very beneficial for fighter safety.
Right.
And I think better trained officials as well. So that's going to be fun.
I think that's just about every level of it. Highly trained officials. I mean, because even like in the UFC, there's been some questionable calls. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's
and
part of it.
They usually go with a lot of the Nevada State Athletic Commission rules. John McCarthy has done a lot for the sport. He's one of the reasons why we have the 12-6 elbow rule, because they the ones at an angle, they're not a big issue. He wanted to make sure that they ensured the safety of the fighter from your spine, from your skull all the way down to your back, and making sure that fighters are safe there. And he fought for the regulation of elbow strikes in MMA. So just making the 12-6 elbow illegal was good enough to keep the rest of the strikes still legal.
That's cool. So I mean, with the increasing lacking or slacking on regulations for cannabis and stuff like that, and they're starting to accept it a little bit more.
Trying to get it mainstream.
What's your ideas on that, and how do you feel about that?
That's literally what our goal is. We're no longer affiliated with blunt force trauma, any of that. Like I said, the guy ended up really kind of screwing people over. So we're coming in here. We've created our company, OKC Cannafist, and basically we are. OKC stands for Oklahoma Kickboxing Championships. I don't know how that name was just there. I was able to take OKC, but we're in the proper market for that because we're Oklahoma strong, and we really want to put that out there. And it was people like that really made us want to operate with such integrity and do what we're absolutely supposed to do in the sport, and for mixing cannabis and you can see the flyer there that. We're hosting our event on July 24th at the Lost Lakes Adventure Park, 3501 Northeast 10th Street. Come check us out. It's going to be an all-day event. Starts at 11 a.m., goes all the way to 10:30. We got rap battles. We've got the Oklahoma Celebrity Cannabis Cup. We got performances by Big Maine from the Rough Riders. Matter of fact, I just got off the phone with some of the representatives from the Oklahoma chapter of the Rough Riders today, and they're going to be showing up in force there, man. It's going to be fun. It's going to be pretty awesome. We're so honored to have them. They're going to be doing a tribute show to DMX.
That's going to be
right on.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
We lost DMX, and the whole world was sad by that.
Right.
It broke my heart, and we're just so happy to be able to pay homage to such a legend in the music community as well.
Right.
That dude's heart was a lot bigger than a lot of people thought.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, for sure.
He was such a talented.
He was a real one. That ain't no joke.
Absolutely.
Right there.
Absolutely. I absolutely loved almost all of his work.
They say you can medicate at the fights.
Do it.
You can medicate at the fights.
Yes, you can. We have pretty much an open smoking area. The only difference is we're going to have barricades around the ring. You can't smoke up next to the fighters, so we're going to avoid that.
Right.
We're going to keep OMMA regulations for that. We're going to keep in coordination with the Oklahoma State Athletic Commission. Even though they're technically not taking over sanctioning for our event, we're still going to be compliant with literally everything they're doing because we're prepping to be one of the premier kickboxing organizations moving forward. And we want to make sure that we keep the ability to have cannabis medication and have that bridge, that gap that we can with our events.
Jamie said blah blah blah, Christie.
But yeah, it's pretty fun though. But we're really looking forward to it. It's gonna be an interesting time.
So you are the Fight House, Fast Productions.
Clifton Barnes, one of my partner in this, he is the owner of the Fight House.
Okay.
And he is a phenomenal person. He does a lot for the fighter community. He is very much into the cannabis community as well.
Yes.
Shout out to Gangsters of Glass out in Lawton. Becky Leckie.
Shout out Becky Leckie.
Yeah, shout out to Becky Leckie. She's an amazing person. She's been putting forth a lot of effort towards
Montaigne.
Oh my gosh. Montaigne to a lot of fighters and to the events and to the sport. She gives us all kinds of support for that. So if you guys, go check out Becky Leckie over at Gangsters of Glass. Get you some awesome, bongs and get you some stash jars.
Dude, she has a hell of a selection for glass.
She's got amazing dab rigs.
Yeah, there's a lot of glass there. So
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
any of your smoking accessories, papers, wraps, any of that stuff, she definitely got it.
Absolutely. She, if you could take that and go over to Duncan and check out Bee's Knees Dispensary, they're one of our top sponsors as well. They've got some amazing product. They've got ice cream. They've got infused ice cream, and I'm just like over the moon with that. Like I didn't even think about that until like we were having it. I was like, this is amazing. So like you check out their honey sticks, check out all kinds of really cool stuff. So Bee's Knees Dispensary, I think combine them with some Gangsters of the Glass material, and you guys do a party.
God.
What are y'all smoking?
This actually is a mix of Purple Punch and Hindu Kush.
Okay.
And that one is Stanky Cake
And in my pipe, I have double butter and runts
Okay.
from
Yeah, we like
918
some
Buds in Tulsa.
Yeah, I've never been much of
I'm
a
ready to
smoker.
fire
My wife got me into edibles. Speaking of the 12-6 elbow, that's literally how I broke my back in 2008. I took an elbow to the spine, and it broke one of my vertebrae. We got a table.
Technical malfunction.
Technical
Sorry,
malfunction.
we're good.
He's
It's
back.
all good.
Look, he's back.
Like talk show host and maintenance man all in one. This is a kind of badass. So no, I literally broke my back in 2008, and ever since then I've had a hard time sleeping. And a lot of times I would drink myself to sleep. Like it got so bad I was getting like 151 rum, some Dr. Pepper schnapps, whatever, mixing it up, and I'd drink that. I'd drink Everclear, whatever I could do to just like kind of lose my mind, just so I could pass out and not feel pain. Right. And because of cannabis, I've actually been able to sleep.
Sweet.
And so I'm like, it's a lot less pain. I'm always in pain, but it's a lot less pain. I get more relaxed.
Yeah. That's kind of how it is on my back.
What? I'm an edible guy.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
What do you
Shouldn't
use when
have
you
said
sleep?
that.
What do you use when you sleep?
What is it? It's a sour apple. It's a Delta 8 sour apple. Which one is it?
It's Smoky's Delta 8 sour apple.
Smoky.
I'm trying to get the assistant over here to pass the edibles.
That's the schnapps I used to use too when I was I would put that sour apple pucker in some 151 and just drink that with some Dr. Pepper. It reminded me of back when Sonic had those green apple
right.
inserts that they put in the Dr. Pepper for the Sonic drinks. But yeah, man, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of dispensaries having vendor booths out there. They're not allowed to sell product there, but they are going to be able to kind of give away some stuff, right. and you can get some samples, and it's a great way for any of our local dispensaries to really get put on a national platform.
Who are some of your sponsors so far?
Like I said, we got Bee's Knees Dispensary. Okay. Let me look at I got a list.
And while you're doing that, how does one get to be a sponsor if they wanted to sponsor?
They can just contact any of us, myself, Time Doomkeen. They can contact my sister Christie. She's one of the co-owners. Clifton Barnes. We've got 18 brand ambassadors. We got Allison Page. We got Lainey Rose. We've got.
Wait a second. Kind of
Okay.
angry about that one.
Why?
I ain't no damn brand ambassador. I love this shit.
I want you as a brand ambassador. We pay good. We pay good. Like for real. It's legit. Like that. Like we make sure. Like that's actually what blew some other people's mind. I was talking to them about how we're structuring our company. Mm-hmm. I'm not able to pay an hourly wage with what we're doing because we're operating solely off of sponsorship money. Mm-hmm. We're using everything to literally build the card and try to bring the best possible show there. Right. And, make sure it's honest. So what I'm doing is giving opportunities for my brand ambassadors. They make like a really high commission rate. Most people, you'll get like a 10% commission tops. Then I'm getting 30% recurring commission for my sponsors.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So not only if, like for example, anybody that wanted to come on as a brand ambassador, this is no secret. It's across the board to everybody. Everybody gets the same deal. Like I said, we're honest and integrity, open book. So anybody that comes on as a brand ambassador,
what's up, Jess?
They get 30% recurring commission, meaning if they make a sale on a sponsor and that sponsor wants to come back for the next event and they pay for an additional event, that same commission will continue to go
to that same
person that brought them on originally.
Right. Okay.
You know, even if we have to make the deal and they're dealing directly with us, we are going to make sure that brand ambassador continues to get paid. So if they're with us for the next 10 years, that's 10 years of recurring income coming right back to that brand ambassador.
That's dope.
I think that's a great way to treat our employees.
I think your wife.
What do you got? Are they? What are they?
Well, I was trying to get them to pass them over here a minute ago. You said you're only an edible guy.
What you got? What you got?
We got the edibles for you.
Firecrackers, spicy ranch.
Okay, 57.
Okay,
Shout out.
57.
Okay, 57.
4 milligrams.
That's what's up.
What I need is like
This
little
is a
sausages.
Cowboy Cup winner right here.
Well,
Nah,
see-
you don't need shit with
Oh
them,
my
bro.
god.
You don't
See
need
those
shit
right
with
there,
them, bro.
bro.
Oh my god.
You start eating them and
You
you,
don't need
forget
shit,
you're
bro.
eating medicated crackers, and the next thing you know,
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah, I'm gonna be out.
you know what I mean?
Put that up front so people can see it.
Oh, they already know.
They should already know. That is amazing. If you don't know, man.
If
that
you
is
don't
good.
know, you can hit up Alicia,
What are those
and she
seasoned with?
will let you know.
Like, don't give the full recipe.
Or
What is-
Jamie Kelly.
Oh, is it on the back?
The ingredients are on.
Okay.
I don't work in the kitchen.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to figure out which garlic. That's what I'm tasting. Garlic and onion. Some red pepper flakes. Man, that's good. That is good. Got buttermilk.
Yeah.
Mm.
Good luck stopping to eat.
Yeah.
So, okay, talk to me a little bit about your show, the Talk Before the Walk.
Oh,
like,
man.
that's really, really cool.
That is fun. We started that from an iPhone. It was actually Summer Seaborg, the matchmaker for Rage in the Cage, had the idea. She saw somebody doing a similar type of concept, and she's like, I think we can do this better. And I was just like, all right, well, let me figure out how to do it. And I started off with an iPhone, and you have to keep it horizontal back then. And back then, when you went live with Facebook, you didn't have to have any additional programs or anything like that.
right.
They could do a split screen, and you could bring somebody up on there. They just had to have their phone oriented the same way and all these rules. Well, we've eventually evolved, and we started using a program called Livestream, and we're able to get a lot more graphics in there. Like you guys are using OBS for your stuff. I mean, it's phenomenal. We're going to eventually adapt into using that more often. I'm doing this by myself, with my show.
Same.
So usually I get my sister Tricia, who's a freaking technical
Craig
genius,
feels
and
your
run some
pain.
stuff as well. But lately it's just been me and my little computer. And what we do is we'll interview fighters, like MMA fighters, boxers, wrestlers, pro wrestlers, kickboxers before they come in and fight, and we'll advertise for that event to try to build interest in their characters, kind of in their personality. Introduce them to the audience so people could be more invested in your local fighters now before they get into that.
Right,
big
right,
season.
right. That's what I was going to ask you. So, do you take on local fighters? You know what I mean? That's
Yes, that
if
is
any
Mr.
fighters are out there
Chris
watching.
Shaw, Kembler.
You know what I mean?
How you doing, buddy?
Come holler at this dude
Who we
right
shouting
here.
out?
David Kembler.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, he said, "Is that Chris Shaw?" Sure don't look like Alicia Barron. No,
No,
no.
my
Let's
breast
see.
ain't big enough.
I ain't going there. I ain't going there. Oh man.
Oh shit.
No, but
As long as fucking Frank don't jump on here, I think we'll be all right.
Frank's already here.
Frank's already in there. Oh, Frank trouble. We'll come in and cause some trouble. No, man, I love doing the talk show because it's a great way to really get a lot of these local fighters who have phenomenal stories and backgrounds, and a lot of them will get kind of nervous on camera.
Right.
So we'll just try to keep the conversation flowing and just get to know who they were, how they started off in martial arts, where they went to high school, if they ever did any sports like wrestling, football, anything combat related.
Are these fighters? Are they also patients? Or
Some of them. Some of them.
Okay.
And that's actually Time Doonkean, our president of our company. I'm just a vice president. Time Doonkean, that's one of her missions in this, is she wants to make sure that we can bridge that gap to really make it okay for athletes to medicate.
Yeah.
Obviously we've got that issue with the Olympics going on right now, where they're testing Olympic athletes for marijuana.
Right.
Definitely not fair. In my personal opinion, I'm gonna pull the Bob Saget out of this. Weed is not a drug. Like that's like it's not a performance enhancing drug. What it does is it help you with recovery. It'll help you with your pain management, stuff like that. But I don't consider it something that's going to make you like run faster, jump higher. Like you may be doing that in your mind, but I don't think that's what those athletes could attribute to their success. They work so hard to get to that.
Yeah, I don't think smoking a joint is going to help you run any faster.
No, not at all.
It's
you know what I mean?
I mean, it's definitely not going to give you
and if
super speed or anything like that.
And if you go with the the scare tactics, marijuana makes you lazy, according to most people.
Allegedly,
makes you fat and lazy.
I think that depends on the strain, for sure.
Yeah.
Because you get you on a good sativa, like you can run 90 miles an hour.
Oh yeah, no.
Well, so now we're calling it performance enhancing. Huh?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, whatever.
So I'm just like I'm asking.
I mean, some people are just dumber than a bag of hammers, and they are sticklers with the old Reagan laws.
Right.
I'm not a big fan of that. We all already know that the whole like DARE program and the war against drugs and stuff like that was
reefer madness.
Right, all that crap was just a tactic to really oppress people.
Right,
and we're not about that. What we're trying to do is make sure that we can bring this out to the open and make it more mainstream for everybody, because cannabis should be something for everybody. It should have never ever been illegal.
Right.
It should have never ever been classified as a class 1 narcotic.
Agreed.
Kimberly makes a good point there. He said you can be transgender and compete in women's Olympics but not smoke weed.
Well,
the simplest of things.
It's crazy
yeah,
world we live in.
That's the conservative narrative going around.
It's a crazy world we live in.
Be transphobic. I'm not a fan of that, but I mean.
Yeah, but people are who they are, and their decisions. That's not my problem.
Right, and that's pretty much how it is.
But
I support people's choices. I support people's lifestyles. I support. There's been a lot of people that didn't know that it was okay to be gay, be trans, be who they are, and they would rather commit suicide over something like that because of people judging them for that. So I'm a firm advocate of people being who the hell they are.
Mm-hmm. Right, definitely.
Always.
Sure.
We're here to spread love, peace, love, and positivity to people, and that's we're here to encourage people. Exactly. So
get more people to jump on
trans athletes. I encourage that. I don't know about the competition wise, whatever. It's not my judge. I'm probably not going to ever have a trans person versus a cis person.
Well, I'm just saying, like if they're that open minded about that, and not open minded about fucking weed, it shouldn't matter in the first place. For fighters,
especially for fighters, the two athletes agree to that competition.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
How many times do you have a girl in a playground want to race the boys?
Always.
Right. So like who says that girl can't beat the shit out of
that boy?
Most 9 times out of 10 that chick will be fast as hell.
You can't tell me that Ronda Rousey ain't gonna beat the shit out of like 85% of the men she's against.
For sure.
She will not. She will throw them on their ass.
For sure.
At WrestleMania, I can't remember which one it was. One of the 30s. She did a freaking hip toss to Triple H. And he's a 200, 300 pound man, and she made it look like he was just lightweight.
Yeah.
So I mean, never ever underestimate the power and strength of women, and
because that shit comes out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, don't take away people's ability to compete.
So see, even women fighters.
Yeah.
I honestly, I love women fights because women
harder,
give
bro.
they fight with passion.
Right?
They fight with
college
like they have something to
football is
prove.
deadlier than the NFL, but women fighters are like.
Oh yeah.
They go
Fucking,
at it,
you know what I'm
you
saying?
see them, they're little, and you don't expect what's coming out of them. You're like, holy shit.
We have some amazing women going to be fighting on our card.
Oh.
We've got Ashley Trake here. She's taking on Daisy Garcia. Both of these women are phenomenal. Ashley's a 2-time Muay Thai champion, and she's coming out of Texas, and she's like, they're going to be like. I think that's going to be one of the fights of the night.
How many fights you got that night?
Currently, we have 18. We started off at 22. We're cutting it down. Luckily, some have dropped out. And I hate to say that because I don't ever want to see fights drop out.
Right.
But we've got such an enormous event with the rap battles, with the concerts, with the Cannabis Cup, and it's all time consuming. And I want to get out of there about 10:30, so that way we can get to our after party and really bring commerce to other local businesses as well, not just the venue.
Give them some information on the Cannafist times, dates,
after
parties, all the good stuff.
Well, we don't have an after party spot yet, so if anybody's wanting out, and, any kind of bar owner.
Shit. Check it
we're
out,
looking
check
for
it
that.
out.
Yeah, I mean, we've been scouting
you got
places, trying to get some
An
meetings.
event space.
Right, we're looking to have our we're looking to have our weigh-ins. I think at Whiskey Chicks in Bricktown. So that's gonna be cool.
That sounds like
Nice.
a nice
Well, one
time.
thing we try to do is we try to make sure that like our fighters can eat, after their weigh-in. So
Right,
we try to
right,
get a good company that's willing to help out our local fighters and give them a good meal before they go into competition the next day.
If you guys know of anybody that would like to help out, dude, you can hit us up.
Yeah, sponsorships.
Us, you can hit up Justin.
Absolutely. You can get my
and
number on the Oklahoma Kickboxing Championships page.
And speaking of that, tell them all the places they can get your information, see your information, all that good stuff.
You can check us out at okccannafist.com. You can get your tickets at flatlandtickets.com. You can check us out at on Facebook at the Oklahoma Kickboxing Championships Facebook page. Pretty much it.
Okay.
Go to the Talk Before the Walk at facebook.com.
Go check them out.
Letter B, the number 4 walk.
How like when you do talk before the walk? Is this? Do you do it like the day before the fights?
Weeks before. Depending.
Weeks.
Oh, okay.
We try to get as many interviews as we can.
Is it taped? Is it recorded and then
It's all
streamed?
live.
It's all live. Okay.
I prefer
Okay. Right
live
on.
over
Right on. Right on.
recording. I don't like to edit video because it's so time consuming. I don't want to get as
Right.
much material out there, and so it's all candid. It's all very real, candid responses,
I like
live
that.
responses. So
I like
sometimes
that.
it may be a little bit boring because
Right.
you get some people that might be choked up, they don't know what to say,
Right.
and I just try to like feed them, basically lob them up softballs and see what they can do with it. And we just try to learn.
But it's the
about
time you really get to know the fighters, right?
Exactly.
Like on a personal
Y'all
level.
wild
and
out.
that's the point.
Jess,
I really want to get to
Sabrina.
know these guys and know their stories.
All of y'all.
Yeah, it's so fun. We're doing it nationally too. We just did a bunch for Jonathan Ives Cage Fighting Championships in Nashville. They had a fight out in Clarksville. Jonathan Ives Cage Fighting Championships 10, and we got to interview Jaime Vasquez. He don't even speak English. So this time we were able to get an interpreter. Usually,
Right.
I speak Spanish as well. I speak 6 different languages. So I'm able to kind of interpret for him. But I was just like, man, I don't really have a lot of time for that. So let's get somebody that's more personal, so I can get more inflection from you and get live responses from your opponent and you talking to each other. And this one was a good one. His opponent was talking all kinds of shit and calling him Laney Vasquez and stuff like that. Well, it's crazy. That event turns out that fight didn't get to happen because the co-main event, apparently there was some kind of a fight that broke out in the crowd, and it turned into a riot almost, and the venue and the police shut it down, and they weren't able to get to do it. So the next time they have a Jonathan Ives Cage Fighting Championships, I think the main event is going to be Jaime Vasquez versus George Pierrat. And that's going to be a fun fight.
Sounds like a
Those
good
two
fight.
guys are top-notch competitors, especially at that level.
And
So,
it sounds like
Dude,
they don't
and I
like
fuck-
each
dude,
other.
Like fucking fighting, dude. I love the fucking fighting.
yeah, you're a martial artist yourself.
Yeah, Taekwondo started that. 2006.
Yeah.
It's kind of in and out for about 12 years, good 12 to 15 years.
Nice.
So,
I got my first black
I'm
belt in
decent.
2001.
but I will be training at something
proud of
else.
both
This
of y'all.
fucking Taekwondo. You got to be too limber for Taekwondo. I need something a little more compact.
Yeah.
For these
we can
bones.
always try combat yoga or what they call BJJ. The struggle snuggle. That's
Oh
for everybody,
gosh.
I think.
Yeah, I might have an asthma attack doing that shit.
No, it's amazing.
No, I definitely
grappling,
working the cardio would be
I
great.
always recommend getting at least one striking art and one grappling art. If you're going to do Taekwondo, I think a great segue for you for striking would be into boxing.
I like boxing.
Yeah,
better
well-
than, if you saw me fight, I use my hands more
Okay.
than I
Because
actually.
Taekwondo is phenomenal.
I
for
wouldn't be
legs.
kickboxing shit.
Yeah.
I would love kickboxing.
It's like swimming. I don't even kick my legs swimming. I'm all upper body. I'd be wore out halfway across the pool.
I would love kickboxing. Like,
Right. In my opinion, Taekwondo is actually a very complementary martial art for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And the reason why is a lot of times when you're dealing with your opponent who may be a grappler, whenever you're doing those flashier kicks, you're more compromised to takedowns. So if you do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you're going to be more comfortable working off of your back, and you may be able to trap them in there. Whereas you see a lot of these Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighters who may just like fall down and try to trap, bait them into, instead of doing that, you could actually bait them in with a kick and set a trap almost like a boxer would.
Right.
And
Right. Straight into submission.
Kind of lackadaisically, almost throw a kick, but like trying to make it flashy. If you hit them, great. If you get taken down, fine.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
Right.
So I mean, there's a lot of psychology that could go with complementary martial arts like that. Wrestling is phenomenal with boxing.
I also was I've been very interested in like Aikido. Because of the passiveness, there's not as much like striking as much as just redirecting.
Right.
And I would much rather redirect than just completely try to obliterate a person.
Right.
There's a time for everything, bro.
There is, but I'm just saying, like a couple, joint locks and you're down on the ground and you're like, leave me the fuck alone. You get the fuck out of there. Cool.
You would love Japanese jiu-jitsu, like a Budoshin jiu-jitsu.
I wanted.
I
I think I told you I wanted to do an Okinawan martial art.
I teach Wada Ryo karate.
I looked
and
that up.
it's a combination of Shotokan karate and traditional Japanese samurai jiu-jitsu. And I ended up getting my purple belt in Budoshin jiu-jitsu under Sensei Bob Pruitt out of Tennessee. And I wanted to continue with that martial art, but I ended up moving. I got my black belt in Wada Ryo karate. I started taking judo, started doing that stuff. I wrestled for over 11 years. So the grappling arts were really natural to me. And I love being able to blend how Wada Ryo karate had the jiu-jitsu aspect to it with a lot of, like, the directions that they would go. Like, instead of just working on strikes and working your way out, you work on your strikes and try to take it back.
Right.
Versus how Shotokan, you'd be working different angles and straight in.
Yes.
And Taekwondo is similar. Like you're very like limber on your feet and being able to pop them kicks out and work your angles and stuff.
That's me. I definitely need to learn my angles a little bit better when it comes to striking. But other than that, I think I'm good.
Yeah,
I'll have to show you one day.
Oh, absolutely. I'd love to get there and work with you.
Do some pad work.
Yeah, it'd be
That
fun.
would be fucking fun. So, there were some pretty cool ones. Like, I remember,
You okay?
That one hurt.
That one hurt.
That one hurt, but felt good all at the same
Hey, at least
time.
you're drinking a good sweet tea.
The only thing I drink.
Okay, Red Diamond. All right, ain't too bad. Ain't too bad. No, I like a good Red Diamond or Milo's. That's really good.
Ooh, Milo's. No, I can't do Milo's.
You can't do Milo's?
No, I can't do Milo's.
Milo's ain't too bad. I like to mix them with some lemonade. You make my own little jug
too-
of pong.
My thing is, if you hold them up side by side, the Milo's is real cloudy,
Okay.
and I
Okay.
can't do it.
Fair enough. That's very fair. Absolutely.
Shit, that hurt.
You okay? Yeah, that's one thing I've never really been a smoker. I've smoked a couple times, but like
No, Becky Lecky.
do it.
She told me to hit it again. I said,
Becky, of course you would.
hell no.
Becky's on my
In a
rib.
minute I will, but not right. A second.
Kind of love Becky. She's awesome.
Alright.
No, but I talk a lot for a living. So like getting the smoke it clogs my throat. I get real bad phlegm.
Yeah.
Real easy.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's just because of the allergies I have here in Oklahoma.
Probably.
I didn't have it when I was on the Gulf Coast. Like I got that sea breeze air.
So, I mean, have you tried a
Yeah,
lot
and
of
it's more
different
humid
edibles
here.
around, like...
a few. I'm such.
So what's your favorite then?
Definitely that Delta 8 sour apple Smokies.
Smokies is your go-to?
Yeah, that's the one we usually get. I mean, I love it. I like the sour apple flavor. I like how I like how they coat their gummy. It's just a phenomenal edible.
Right on.
Yeah.
And that Delta 8, I mean, it's a really good strain.
I actually had the Delta 8 from Bongwater, and it actually was pretty fucking decent.
Shout out to Ella.
Hell yeah.
Ella,
What's up?
What's up, girl?
Yeah, that shit was really good. Also, as far as like medicating anxiety, for me, the Healthy Hippie potion is probably my go-to.
Okay.
Shout out
Because
Healthy Hippie.
I'm telling you, man, like getting up in front of people, man, my anxiety is a motherfucker, and just something it makes it so much easier. Like I don't
really
think
get
about
that.
it. Like I don't think about it. I feel good. I feel I can be more personable and shit like that
Right.
without getting stressed out. So definitely shout out to those guys.
The first time I ever did ring announcing, I was doing it for Rage in the Cage, and we were doing it at Sugar Creek Casino out in Hinton. And I wasn't even supposed to do it. I came in with Rage in the Cage as kind of like an intern with Mike Crawford, trying to learn how to be a promoter. He was so gracious for us to let me in to kind of see behind the curtain a little bit, and really kind of put that out there to where like I can learn the ins and outs of the business. And one day, his ring announcer, Tuck Davian, which is a phenomenal ring announcer in his own right. He does ring announcing for BCW Pro Wrestling a lot of times, for Mid-South Wrestling Alliance. Does it for UWO, I think is the new term, or the new company out there. Shout out to those guys. But he was double booked that day. And Mike was just like, hey, Justin, you want to come in and ring announce for us? I'm like, man, I've never done that before. Never even thought about doing that before. I don't even know what to do. Like, he's like, no, you'll be fine. You do your talk show, you do the weigh-ins and stuff, you'll be great. And I'm like, all right, man, I'll give it a try. And I'm over here like, I don't know how to be a ring announcer, so like I'm doing everything I can to kind of figure out how to do it. I'm over here like, all right, who's the best ring announcer I know?
Right.
Bruce Buffer. Right?
Right.
So I'm over here like, man, I'm going to copy his script. Like, don't reinvent the wheel, man.
Right.
He's
For
the
sure,
best there
for
is.
sure, right.
I'm going to change it up, of course, to kind of
Right.
like
Fit you.
Yeah, to fit the organization, to fit these
Right.
fighters. So like what Bruce Buffer does is he'll say your style, your record, where you're from, stuff like that. I've added in like the gym that you're at, because give the local gyms a shout out.
Right,
things like
right,
that.
right. That's sweet.
Just to kind of like make it more personal and really kind of put out like whenever we have these regional fights, it's a great marketing tool for these gyms.
Right.
And you want to know where that fighter trains? Listen to the ring announcer.
And it's something to help get the other fighters that are in that gym.
So I'm over there literally writing I wrote the full script of this thing on index cards, from the hello, welcome to Rage in the Cage to good night everybody. And as I'm writing this stuff, I am like thinking about getting in front of all these people. And like I didn't realize that I suffered from so much anxiety that, like, my wife can attest to this. I had a panic attack in my kitchen.
Terrified.
Terrified. I was screaming like, I don't know what it is. Like, you get that cat screaming at night. I was that.
Right.
It's like, oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. And I was like freaked out.
Right.
But luckily, my wife was able to kind of calm me down. She loved on me. Kept me sane, because without her, I'd probably go nuts.
They want you to take a dab.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't want to cut you off, but
They want me to take a dab.
Becky Lecky
Becky
is
would want me to take a dab.
insisting. She
She's
said,
like,
do you know that
This is what we
everybody
use-
busts their cherry on High Low Vibe?
Everybody busts a cherry. I've had my cherry busted.
So, well, you ain't had it busted here.
Oh God, what are we doing?
And so she's insisting that you dab. And she
is
said
all
it
solventless.
needs to happen.
I'll tell you what, Becky. You get a vendor booth at my event, I'll dab.
What?
Oh shit!
Shit.
There's
I think
something
we're
on the
negotiating,
line here.
Becky
Let's
Lecky.
see. What's your answer, Becky?
Are we negotiating?
What's your answer?
Just
Let's
tell
see. Let's see
Clifton
what.
about
Let's
it.
see what
Just get him
happens.
on it. I just want to see you there, because I love you being at my event.
We need an answer like now, because
Yeah.
dude's got he's got 20 minutes, bro.
Yeah, I've only got 20 minutes left on the show, so let's go.
We need an answer. Come on, Becky.
I'll
You're
do
talking
a
about
dab.
dab. We need an answer.
Yeah,
Dab.
for
Let's
anybody
do
who wants
it.
to come in and get a vendor booth, I'll take one dab, I guess.
Whoa.
Whoa. Ooh, that's
Shit.
tough.
Anybody?
Them are big
All right, so
words.
Anybody?
Like,
Vendor booth.
I need to try and
Vendor
come
booth
Wow.
for $420.
look, $420, and he'll dab all night.
We just turned this into a freaking weed pledge or whatever.
Okay, so this is what we'll do. This is what we'll do.
Becky says she's too poor for a boost.
So
Come on,
we'll
Becky.
we'll,
Lecky.
we'll do a dabathon.
Dabathon. There you go.
All the fucking sponsors that come in, you'll just sit there and dab the whole time.
I'm gonna get
as people
so-
are raking in.
I'm gonna green out.
You're fucking dab. You're dab.
Shit.
Hey,
I'm gonna hear.
I mean, he could rainbow dab the whole time, probably.
hey.
Rainbow.
Nah, he's gonna sit there. With
We'll show
slow
you how
shit.
to do it, bro.
Okay, what's rainbow dab?
Oh,
You
yeah.
can find out.
Okay, just fuck around. Find
We'll
out everything.
It's basically just
We'll have
hitting the round
Alicia.
table.
We'll
Okay.
have Alicia teach you how to
hit
do it.
yeah.
No, I've done something similar with beer, with like around the world shots
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah,
you know,
pretty much
whatever.
the same thing.
Okay,
pretty much,
that's
yeah.
kind of awesome. That's
Yeah,
kind
a
of
little
awesome.
different effects.
Yeah, obviously. A little healthier for you too, for those out there.
Shit. Yeah, I think I just hit 4 of them.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah,
Fucking 2 sativas on top of that. That's
yeah,
probably
we're gonna
why I'm
have
sweating.
some fun out there at Cannafist, though, man. I'm
I
really
can't
looking forward.
wait.
I can't wait to see y'all out there. Just the level of entertainment that we're gonna have. Our rap battles alone, our local rap battle talent. I can't tell you some specific people because I've been asked to kind of keep on the low
Right,
key.
right,
We got
for
some
sure,
big name
for sure, for
freaking
sure.
rap battlers coming in from local artists, like from Texas, from all over.
That's what's up.
And they're hearing about our stuff, and these are the people that like are in some legit rap battles.
But see,
and I want
this-
our stuff to be equally as legit.
Isn't this like a testament? 'Cause
Shout
now,
out to the
now
musicians
people want to
out
come
there.
and experience our cannabis community.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants to come and see what it's about, and that's fucking crazy because people are coming from fucking everywhere.
Right,
Right.
All the fucking
Oklahoma's
time.
no longer a flyover state, guys.
Dude, we just
We're
think of what
we're
we
the
could
new
be.
Hollywood. We got movies happening.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, one of our commentators is Jennifer Reese. She was just in the movie Alejandro. I'm sorry. She was in the movie 1921 Black Wall Street.
Right.
She's going to be in the Time Girl series. A bunch of the stuff.
Well, they just shot that movie
Crossfire.
right up the street from Tulsa.
Yeah, right.
Over in Pawhuska.
Exactly. You've got a lot of these. Thanks to the Oklahoma state government, they gave these tax incentives and these rebate incentives for filmmakers to come in and really open up our community and our economy to the local filmmaker to national filmmakers.
Right.
So you got people coming in from Texas, California, all over the world.
I mean,
You got
they
people from
started opening
Australia.
it up for a lot of things. Like, I just saw yesterday on the news that they're letting bars do bottle service now. So now they can sell you whole bottles of liquor, know. And
I mean,
then in
dude.
a couple months, they're supposed to be being able to sell you drinks to go, cocktails to go.
Dude,
So,
just think of what we
know.
could be once we have that. Just
we
what
could
we're
compete
missing
with
the
Louisiana.
unity.
right.
Once we have the unity, dude, this is gonna be fucking unstoppable.
Yeah, we're progressing quite a bit. I
Yes.
mean, I love the fact that we're bringing films here. It used to be, people from the Midwest went out to California, went to LA, and like lost
Well, I
their
like
soul.
what you're doing too, because I mean,
Becky,
a lot of times
your
you don't
motherfucking
find
ass
that in
again
Oklahoma.
still ain't been on the
It's
show.
more
You want everybody
California,
dab,
Vegas,
dab.
New
Come
Jersey,
on, Becky. Come on.
Florida, somewhere else, not Oklahoma.
Right.
People don't
Come
think
on,
of Oklahoma
Becky.
as being in the fight game.
Right, and now
Where's
we're
that
here.
torch and nectar
Right.
collector?
As a matter of fact, a lot of people don't realize that, like the very first UFC, I believe, was
I'm
that in
dabbing more than
Mississippi?
him. What the fuck?
Or was it in Colorado? I can't remember. It's one of the two, but it's in one of these states that like you don't get a lot of big name MMA anymore. Like,
Right,
it's always
right.
in Vegas. Everybody wants the Vegas, MGM Grand,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But no, we've got plenty of casinos here. That could put up like Rage in the Cage September 18th. Yeah, they're gonna put the free casino again. We're the first MMA fight since COVID there.
Yeah.
You talk about a great facility. Everybody has such a phenomenal time. That was the first time I ever did the rage chant for Rage in the Cage, where the whole crowd, you get 2,000 people just go rage, rage,
Right,
rage.
right, right,
Man,
right.
that is an energy you
Oh,
don't get
for sure.
anywhere.
God, yeah.
Man, that's that ECW, back in the Attitude
Like,
era.
yeah,
energy.
yeah,
Get it
yeah,
like this.
yeah.
We had some. A big name promotion, XFC, that came to Shawnee a couple months back, and they were on FS1, they were on, or FS2, something like that. Fox Deportes, they were nationally broadcasted, but in between the segments, there's no crowd interaction. And they have literally all the bells and whistles. All the fighters were absolutely phenomenal. The matchmakers did a great job putting that together. Shout out to all those guys. But like the energy of it was just like they had an arena full of people that was just like didn't know what to do. And that's one thing, like with the Rage in the Cage events. The next one they're having is August 6th and 7th. They're doing it back to back.
Right by
at
my
the
birthday,
farmers
man.
market. With those events, there's just such an energy. You could feel it. Like it's electric. And like the last one they had in June, it was just so, like, the crowd was just so hot. They're selling out these crowds constantly, and it's just like that. You just can't get that anywhere else.
Correct.
And that's what we're also hoping to do with our event too.
So where do
I'm
people
not ringing
get
out for my
tickets?
event.
Where can they get
Where
tickets
do
at?
people get tickets at?
Flatlandtickets.com for Cannafist.
Do you want to write that in the comments and we can pin that there for
www.flatlandtickets.com, or you can go to okccannafist.com.
Excuse me, everybody.
OKFist.com.
Yeah, OK Cannafist. Or OKC Cannafist.
OKC Cannafist.
Yeah. I'm gonna get on here.
Keep going, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on this this live stream real quick because I wasn't on it on my phone. I'm actually trying to stay off my
Alicia
phone.
said,
Giving away a couple tickets at the Patient
Appreciation.
Industry Appreciation.
Tell me about that. What's the patient appreciation thing?
okay, so Alicia knows a little more about
Yeah,
that one.
you put us on the spot, bro.
That one,
Can't you tell how
I'm
quiet
not
we got
even
when you said that?
going
We was
to
all,
lie about
we was
that.
both like, what?
She knows all that info.
There you go. I just put it in the comments.
I could tell you got to be 21 and older to be there.
That's for sure.
That's fair.
I could tell you a couple brands that are going to be there, but I mean,
Gonna have a lot of giveaways and stuff for
Yes,
your.
yes,
You're basically
yes.
just showing appreciation to all the patients.
And
you
from what I saw,
you will have to have a OMA card
yes.
in order to get swag and stuff. So
right. And
FYI,
we
people.
made sure we donated two general admission tickets to OKC Cannafist. So go check out their event and go check that out, guys,
Yep.
and give them some support and some love. And you get a chance to win some
Tickets
OKC
to the
Cannafist
fights.
tickets. Yeah.
Patient appreciation night is for the people, all the sponsors,
Right.
everybody who's offering to add to the swag bags.
Okay.
Right.
It's basically us saying thank you to the patients.
Awesome.
All
Right.
the processors,
Yeah.
everybody, because they go out here, they spend their hard-earned money.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
And it's free to
I love
the
seeing
patients.
businesses that are patients over
Free
profit.
event so that everybody can
The-
come
the-
because we know that
the
everybody
patient event is free.
Yes. Like I said, it's 21. You have to be 21
The
to
fights
enter.
are not free, but the
Um,
patient event is
right.
definitely free.
Tickets
Yes.
are $45 for general admission tickets. You can get them on flatlandtickets.com, or you can see any one of our brand ambassadors, any one of our fighters. They can get you tickets. If you're on there, select who you heard it from, and they can get credit because, like I was saying, I make sure I pay everybody.
Right.
Like, you can't pay amateurs to fight, but they can sell tickets because that's a completely different thing.
Yes, yes.
So if their friends or family, you got people, a fighter that you support, they can get 20% commission off of that.
Why can't we do something like what college did and get the amateurs paid too? Why can't they get paid for fighting?
That is up to the Oklahoma State Athletic Commission, and you'd have to get to your local representatives, your state representatives, to lobby for that. I think they should. I don't think anybody should fight
straight
full
up.
contact for free.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody should fight.
Why
full
would you get
They
your head
still-
beat on
they still
beat
get
in for
hurt.
nothing? I mean,
They still
Exactly.
get hurt.
The only difference,
Like, that's
especially like
dumb.
MMA, the only difference between full contact amateur fighting and full contact pro fighting, elbows. That's it.
Right.
You still get hit the same. You don't know.
You
if
still
you're
break
stepping in
bones.
There, some Joe Schmo from the bar,
Right,
or
right,
the next
for
Fedor
sure.
Emelianenko.
Right.
You don't know who you're fighting.
Right.
You
never know until you get in the ring with them.
Alicia said
you could get
there will
an
be
Olympic
vendors and
athlete, a
raffles.
gold
The
medalist
first
who could
100
still be an
people on the
amateur fighter.
door get swag bags. Sorry, I was reading.
That's okay. Do your thing, man. You gotta put it out there. I love it.
Yeah, so the donations, I believe tomorrow morning is the cutoff.
I think today was.
Chili
But I
said
don't
that
know.
he would
Don't ask me. I ain't
be
up to
picking
date
doing some
on
pickups
nothing.
in the morning in the AM, but outside of that, then it will be cut off.
Make sure you donate, guys. It's still a great cause. It's to show appreciation for the patients. A lot of these patients, they go through so many things that this may make their whole damn day.
It straight up will make a lot of their
Yeah.
days.
Yep.
Absolutely. I'm hoping whoever gets our tickets, come to the show and have literally the best time of their entire life.
I don't doubt
what's
that
up.
because those fights. I mean, those fights are freaking
Yeah.
awesome.
And whoever wins those tickets, come see me. I'll be walking around doing all kinds of stuff. Come see me, say hi. Let me know where you got your tickets from, and we'll talk. I might get you a T-shirt or something. Who knows?
There you go.
Yeah. This
So
is a
look
really
back.
cool dude.
Bring a friend.
Like I said, check him out. And talk
you're
before
a
the walk.
fighter.
If you're a fighter and you want to get into fighting, this guy's always looking for fighters.
Always.
If you're a sponsor and you want to sponsor,
We're here to advertise businesses. Here's how much we're doing. Like the businesses, the sponsors that come in and advertise with us, they become ticket sellers too, so they can get commission off of this. we're not greedy about our profits. So they open
Everybody
up
that helps you
Right.
get sponsors
exactly.
get paid too.
Our whole
period.
motto is: you help us grow, we'll
We'll
help
help
you grow,
you.
and we
Right.
can all grow together.
Right.
And like
Nice.
we truly believe that this is about building our communities, both cannabis
AM
industry,
is the cutoff.
martial arts, music, entertainment. Let's all grow together.
Right.
We love it.
No,
So
there ain't
it is
no reason
confirmed.
that all can't grow together.
Sorry.
Go ahead,
Tomorrow
bro.
morning is the cutoff. Tomorrow morning is the cutoff. So.
Tomorrow is the cutoff
Yeah.
for
Tomorrow morning.
donations for the patient appreciation.
Okay. Yep. So last minute submissions, get them in.
Yep.
Get
It's
'em in.
gonna be worth it.
It's going to be fun. Like,
Yeah.
and it would be great advertisement for whomever's helping. Like if you're a
for
local
sure.
dispensary, yeah,
Yeah.
it'd
I
be
know
great.
I know a few brands that are always stepping up and
Mm-hmm.
they're always there, that are gonna be there.
I mean, you can meet these people.
Yeah.
You can meet these owners. Chili. If
Straight
you haven't
up.
met Chili before, you get to meet Chili. If you haven't met John with JKJ, you can meet him too.
You meet
Um,
the
the OK
57 crew.
Yes, I mean, gosh, I mean,
I'm still kind of new.
God,
to
who
a whole
else
bunch
is
of
on
these,
there?
These folks.
I don't
I can't
know.
wait to
damn
I'm
it.
not looking at it right off,
who are some of the other
so I
ones?
can't tell you.
That's funny, man. Yeah, this is actually a pretty cool show, man. I'm enjoying it.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
this has been fun.
Max.
We try.
Yep. We got a whole lot of really cool stuff coming up, and Oklahoma's really on the come up.
How many more shows do you got planned out?
We are actually we just secured our venue for OKC Cannafist 2. I'm not announcing it because if you come to OKC Cannafist 1 in July, we're going to give you a cool teaser trailer for it. And what's really neat about it is every single one of our events is going to be a little bit different.
And you just got a pre-teaser.
Yeah, a little pre-teaser. Yeah, a little pre-teaser. Like, we're tickling the tip right there.
That's what I'm
No, but like every single one of them are going to be a little bit different. Like right now, you're looking at OKC Cannafist and you're seeing kind of like that rock concert feel. We got a rap battle going on.
Right.
Festival, outdoor event. We have to take it indoors. It's going to be in October. Like, it's
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
fun.
Sometimes it's hot in October.
Sometimes, but not the time we're going. Like usually, I'm
Like late
chilled to the
October?
bone. Yeah, we're going late October.
I mean, it don't really start getting hot until around Halloween, or cold till around Halloween.
It don't matter if you got fucking fights, dude. It's
Oh,
gonna
we're-
warm the fuck
I mean,
We're
this
gonna be-
is
we're gonna be around
Oklahoma. The
Halloween.
weather
We're gonna be around
changes like
Halloween.
crazy.
You know, it's going to be fun. We're bringing it indoors. There's not going to be a limited capacity, of course, because we have to be inside. Like right now, we're at the Lost Lakes Adventure Park, man. They could possibly, theoretically, hold about 80,000 people. If I was doing WrestleMania numbers, man, it'd be awesome.
Right.
But you know, we're hoping to have anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000 people there.
But what you're doing is you're
Becky,
you're
what are you
improving, and it's
talking about?
becoming more and more an authentic.
Yeah,
Production,
and it's
and
going to be
that's-
something
that's-
big. We're doing
yes.
set designs.
Yes.
Like for anybody there, I'm not really keeping this one a secret. You come into Cannafist 1, we're going to have the entrance ramp, and we're looking to try to get a video wall. Like we're having a hard time being able to afford it because the initial guy we were having was already booked, and we're just trying to get a video wall for the background. But I'm bringing in these giant hay rolls that you see on the side of the road, and I'm going to bring those in. I'm going to fashion those on each side of the ramp to look like giant joints. And we're piping in smoke machines that have them active smoking joints. It's gonna be
that's
kinda
fucking sick.
Like it's gonna be fun. I don't have anything to do with the hay bales after that, but I'm gonna try to donate them to a local farmer or something to help out their livestock.
Nice.
But it's gonna be fun, man. We're gonna do that. We're gonna have these giant Cannafist banners on the side. It's gonna be pretty cool. Like it's gonna look like they're gonna come out of a legitimate entrance. And then, Cannafist 2, we've got other set designs that we're going to do. We're taking over an entire building, and I'm literally redesigning the building.
Too bad they wasn't canvas bells. Pumped straight into the venue. Hint, hint. Any
I know
growers
that.
out there?
I think we're going to have a big guardrail
Shout out
around
to
them.
my growers. Come holler at your boy. We'll throw them on there instead of hay bales.
You know what I'm
That's
saying.
funny. No, I know there's going to be some people over there at the end of it looking like they're
Just
trying to smoke
kidding.
it.
Just kidding.
Aw, shit,
unless you
Becky's
want to
talking
do
shit.
it. Becky Lecky,
Said
what are you
all
talking about?
sponsors are selling tickets. And
She
making
has
money.
tickets to sell.
False information. I'm not selling tickets.
You have tickets to sell. I gave Clifton some tickets to give you, I think. If not, we need to get you some because I need you to start making some money, girl.
Yeah. What's
I'm
up,
here
Becky
to share
Lecky?
with you. You are my girl.
Closed
I love
mouth
you.
don't get fed.
Becky Leggy.
Yeah, I love Becky. She is so cool. Like, she's been one of the coolest
We
people,
love Becky.
you know, that I've got to meet in this industry so far. And she's just, like, always cordial, always fun to be around. Like, always got some cool jokes cracking at us. She's amazing. You know, I fully love, you know, Gangsters of Glass and all those folks. Bees Knees, same thing with Lacey and Stacy over there. They're amazing, very supportive of martial arts, of the cannabis stuff. I mean, obviously, you know, they love what they do. You can feel the passion in them. They love their products. They know that they're helping people. One cool thing about them, I don't know how much they want me to talk about it too much, but like our big sponsors, the ones that get our big premier packages, or like Platinum, Diamond, and Gold, they get VIP tables as part of the package. So like with their package, they're getting a VIP table, and what they're doing is they're giving it to their patients. They're doing like these little drawings, so their
That's
patients
what's
get to
up.
sit in our VIP.
What
you know,
dispensary is that?
That's Bees Knees dispensary.
Y'all better go check that
Yeah,
out.
Bees
check out
Knees
Lacey
dispensary.
Burton,
I better
you know,
go
Stacey
check
Farmer,
them
all of
out.
them. Yeah, they're amazing.
Yo.
They've got such a big heart and a love for their patients.
I need you to put this in a post and put it in Vibe Nation.
Okay, I can do that.
Go ahead and post that because that's some really, really cool
Yeah,
shit.
they're so
is some
amazing.
cool shit.
And what they do is that they also have a vendor booth. They're coming into work and they give away swag. They do all this stuff. You know, it's so cool.
That's sweet.
And they're letting, like, our VIP experience is actually going to be something a little different that a lot of people who go to regional fights aren't going to be able to normally experience.
What do you mean?
All right, so like if you go to a regional fight, a lot of times you're gonna get a table, and on that table you're gonna get some pizza, a bucket of beer, some pretzels, something like that, something to snack on. It's like the first ones on the house, right?
Right.
And you know, that don't seem very VIP to me. You know, it's a little bit extra. It's something different than just sitting out in the nosebleeds or whatever.
right.
But what I'm thinking is like, all right, well, how does the UFC do it? How does the NFL do it? You know, how do these people do it? They have this owner's box treatment, right? So what we're doing is we're bringing in a VIP exclusive access lounge, which will, like, whoever gets VIP tickets, they get access to this lounge. And it's going to have catering included, no additional charge. We're gonna have champagne. We're gonna have their
And
exclusive
Bees
smoke
Knees
area.
is giving away their VIP table and tickets to somebody.
Yeah, so like,
Are you serious?
yeah, it's going to be a phenomenal experience. So most of the
Wow.
time, you'll get a lot of these owners of the companies and all that stuff
That's
that get the
mind-blowing.
VIP access and want to treat their friends and family and so on and so forth. And they'll be in this access area, exclusive access area, and they'll be around the other owners and they can network
Wow.
without having a lot of
That's
other
what's
people
up.
around them. So it's going to be something very valuable for any business owner who comes in.
Right.
And things like that. And especially with like, Lacey and Stacey giving away their tickets to their patients, it's going to open up a lot of doors for Bees Knees as well. Because I think that it may be a trend. Like, I think it's such a great idea to do that for your patients, and it may just be a trend.
She said, my birthday is coming up. That should be a VIP experience.
Oh, absolutely.
Next week's her birthday.
When's her birthday?
14th.
What?
July
Next week.
14th.
Oh.
She'll be big old 32.
Uh-oh, you telling her age. 29 times.
Her a
32.
big
Power,
girl.
right?
Her a big girl.
29 to the third power, I guess. I don't know. No, she's still young. She's still young. That's what it is. But no, happy birthday. That's gonna be awesome. Like I'm hoping that it's gonna be a good one. Y'all got anything special planned? Surprise party? Or we spoiling it on the show?
Hell
No.
no. No. It's hard for me to even keep a damn secret
Yeah,
from
you can't
her.
keep secrets from.
She's always like, "What? What is
No.
it? What is it? What is it?
Right?
What is it?"
Well, I don't
Is
keep
that
secrets
true,
from my wife
Alicia?
either. It ain't happening. Like I don't believe in it's all open communication with her.
What are you doing?
all
What are you
trust.
doing?
Well, you already know what I'm doing. You have access to everything.
Exactly.
Might
as well fucking tell you anyways.
You can access it. We have the technology for you to know that I'm not doing anything stupid.
Right.
I'm going to do something stupid, but not like that. I'm obviously doing it. But, no, I love
shit,
my
man.
wife. She's awesome.
Gave all VIP seats to
Okay.
patients.
Well, Becky's awesome like that, too. So, yeah, like I said, I think that might be a
What?
trend.
Now Becky Lecky's giving
Yeah.
VIP passes
What
to
the
patients?
So there you go, guys. Go check out Gangsters of Glass. She gives away swag. and
Shout
all
out
kinds of cool
Gangsters of
stuff.
Glass and Lot. And go
Seriously
see
though,
them,
she
bro.
has a dope ass selection. Like her glass
Yeah,
selection.
she
is super,
does.
super,
Oh, she's
super
amazing.
sick.
That's where I get all my pieces at, almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To
Pretty
be
much
honest with you.
all the hand pipes. All the other rigs and everything. Yeah.
I need like a little toy seesaw that I can just flip the edibles in my mouth.
See,
Like
somebody's
a
gonna
Pez
come up with
dispenser.
somebody's about to come up with that shit. Somebody's about to come up with that
Pez
shit.
dispenser edibles.
Yes, somebody's about to come up.
Somebody's gonna do something.
You
really
ain't gonna be
stupid
able to
with
call it Pez though.
that. Yeah.
Becky Lecky is a baller.
Holla.
Dang, baller, Becky Lecky.
No, man, I love Becky. She's so cool. She always treats us with such regard. It's phenomenal.
You and Lawton.
Yeah.
Go
Like,
by
Gangsters
of
of
glass. I want to go
Glass.
visit Becky and Gangsters of Glass. Just even if I don't even have any business there, just say hi. See her, get hugs and all kinds of stuff.
Talk a little shit. It's always
talk
fun.
a little shit. Yeah,
I
she
always
does
go see
crack
Becky
a joke
Lecky
at
when
us.
I'm in Lawton and talk shit to her.
Kind of got to.
Yeah, you can't help it. It has to happen.
Yeah.
Like,
She
absolutely.
I'm
usually
related to
hops
her
in
by
the car and
marriage,
gives
so
me a tour
I have
around
to talk to
town.
her.
Okay, I did not know that.
I'm just playing. Well, dude, it's been awesome having you on the show.
Well, I appreciate it. It was an honor.
Guys, remember, please invite your friends to come and check out our show, High Low Vibes. Join our group, Vibe Nation VIP. Check us out on YouTube as well at High Low Vibes Entertainment. Please subscribe. We need more subscribers. Instagram at High Low Vibes 2020 as well. Also, let them know where you can be found, sir.
I can be found anywhere on Facebook most of the time because I have no life. I'm just kidding. Like you can check us out at Oklahoma Kickboxing Championships on Facebook. You can check us out Fast Productions Media. You can check it out at Fast Productions Media. That's our thing. So we do all kinds of live events for concerts, and we do weddings, all kinds of cool stuff. So if you guys need any kind of live event production, like a DJ or karaoke jockey, if you need to be married, I'm a reverend. I can literally marry you.
Jeez Louise, dude.
Yeah, there's so much we do. It's ridiculous.
It's getting deep over
Yeah,
here.
it's no, but you can check us out at Fast
He's
Productions
your
Media.
one-stop shop.
But our primary thing that we're doing right now, OKC Cannafist, it's going to be on July 24th. You can get your tickets at flatlandtickets.com. Check us out at the Oklahoma Kickboxing page, the Kickboxing Championships page. If you follow us, we do giveaways all the time. We just gave away 2 free premium gold tickets today.
Wow.
We had a really cool sponsor contest where we had Empower Nutrition that if you went up into that company and you purchased a tea or shake, you could be entered every time you purchase one into a raffle. And we just had I think it's Travis. He won 2 free premium gold tickets, which are valued at $75 a piece. So $150 value giveaway. We're giving away a lot of cool stuff. We got people winning custom Cannafist t-shirts. Our 420th follower won a custom one of a kind t-shirt. Wow. Nobody else will have one just like that. I guarantee that. I'm not gonna ever make another one like that. So she has the only one, and Felicity Williams won that.
Okay.
We got Jared Kruger who won general admission ticket. We've got a guy named Birdman. I'm not sure if it's the Birdman, but it probably ain't. But,
That would be dope.
A guy named Birdman.
right?
He was our 100th follower. So all these times we're trying to figure out new and innovative ways to do giveaways.
Always
and give
creating,
back to
always improving.
Yeah, always giving to our fans, to the OKC Cannafist tribe.
She said, my birthday is coming up. It can be late. That's
Becky
fine.
Lecky's talking through it. She said something about the fights.
Oh yeah, Montaigne.
Oh,
So
yeah,
definitely
Montaigne's in our co-main
gotta
Yeah.
definitely gotta shout that dude out.
He's from
an up
Shawnee.
and
He's one of your
comer.
next up and coming
Yes,
superstars.
that dude's
in
strong.
MMA and kickboxing.
McFarland.
He
Yeah,
improves
Montaigne,
very
the
quickly.
monster McFarland.
Yes,
Right on.
he has
He's taken on-
been improving with every fight.
Training
he's
up at
showing.
Killer Bees with
Yep.
Mike Giroux.
Not far from here.
Not far
Matter of
from
fact.
here. Yeah,
Not
Killer
far
Bees is
from
a
here.
phenomenal game. They got Julia
I've won